Hi and welcome to the La Sierra Show. I'm your host, Yakov. I would say my last name would probably take up the time of the entire episode. I'm here to introduce you to the very first episode of the La Sierra Show. Now, what is the La Sierra Show? You might be wondering. Well, the La Sierra Show is a weekly talk show where we have on professors, students, alum, maybe even the occasional celebrity to come and interview and just sit down with us and have conversations about who they are, what they're about, and just kind of see another side of the people you might see every day on campus. So, without further ado, I want to introduce my first guest, the president of La Sierra University, Dr. Christon Arthur. Little round of applause from our studio audience.
Thank you.
Dr. Arthur, thank you for coming. Thanks for coming on the show.
Nice to be here with you.
Yeah, all right. So just to get started, I figured we kind of start from the beginning.
From the beginning.
If that makes sense. So you were from the Caribbean island of Grenada.
A beautiful island of Grenada.
Yes, the Caribbean island of Grenada. So my first question for you, growing up, did you ever see a lot of pirates? So just a little Pirates of the Caribbean
Pirates
joke
of the Caribbean?
Yeah, sorry, I just had to throw that in there. It's a little terrible joke to get started. No, but seriously, tell me about your time in Grenada. Like, what was that like?
So it was the most beautiful childhood, right? You're growing up on an island, it's like paradise, right? It's a small island. It's 25 miles long.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
And 12 miles at its widest point.
Whoa.
So a relatively tiny island.
Yeah.
So it feels like community, it feels like family.
Everybody knows each other.
Almost.
Yeah, kind of like the Adventist world.
Almost like the Adventist world. Even if growing up, and I grew up close to the city, and sometimes you have to make a trip to another part of the island,
right?
And you'd say it's like 1 o'clock, and you think, no, that's too far for the trip today.
That's it. Yeah,
that's too far. I'm going to go tomorrow.
Okay.
25 miles long,
that's
right?
It.
But it was that sense of community,
right.
That sense of family, that sense of support, and it's a beautiful island.
Yeah. So I heard that your first job, well, a common job in Grenada is construction. That's what a lot of young folk kind of get into.
You've done your research.
Just a little bit, We're an official show here at the La Sierra Show. But yeah, so your first job was in construction, is that correct?
It was a summer job.
Yes.
I was still at high school, and in the summers you try to do little odds and ends.
Right.
And so on the island, the big earner will be tourism.
Right.
And then agriculture, and then some construction. So my first real job, a summer job, it was on our stadium, because we have a cricket stadium, football, soccer stadium, and one of those summer jobs was to do odds and ends to make sure the stadium was up to standard, if you will.
Okay. Yeah. Did you play any cricket growing up?
I played some cricket.
You played cricket.
I played some cricket. I can't say that I was good enough to play for any long period of time.
That's
but here's an interesting fact.
Yeah.
I played cricket 2 days. It's a 2-day match.
Okay.
Right? Cricket, the longest version is 5 days.
Wait, cricket goes on for multiple days?
5 days.
I had no idea.
That's the length of it. But I played a 2-day cricket match. But here's the 2 days.
Okay.
The 2 days were 2 consecutive Sundays.
Yeah. Okay.
So you play the first day this Sunday.
Do you sleep in between the days?
You have the entire week,
okay.
And then the game ends the following Sunday.
Wow, okay, so you gotta stay in this.
Try to figure that out.
I'm trying my best.
In this fast-paced basketball 60-minute game.
Yeah, no, this is...
Cricket, first day is this Sunday.
Yeah.
The next day for the game is the following Sunday.
Okay.
You have 7 days in between.
Okay, all right, interesting. Yeah. All right, that's fun. Do you find it hard, stay in the mental?
You try, but I mean, you have work, you have school, you have life.
Yeah.
Right? So at the end of the first day, you try to stay in the zone, so think about it.
Right.
It's a cricket game. So if you had a very bad first day,
it's
right.
Bruh.
You have to think about. You have a whole 7 days to stew. Man, I just sucked that first day. The next game is not the day after.
Right.
You have a whole week, they're like, man, I just didn't do well.
That sounds like torture.
It's also resilience.
It's okay, interesting.
It's also resilience.
That's a good perspective. Okay,
yes.
So did cricket teach you resilience?
Absolutely.
Really?
I joke right now, even with employees here at La Sierra, if we're playing the waiting game, I could wait you out.
Yeah. You're going to win.
I grew up waiting 7 days between
cricket matches.
One cricket match, 7 days in between.
You've been born for this.
I could wait you out.
You were raised for this.
I could wait you out.
So I kind of want to get in, still touching on your your childhood in Grenada. So you talked about your mother being a big influence on you.
Absolutely.
And being like maybe the biggest influence on your desire to want to be an educator and a teacher, right? So there's a story that I've heard you tell about your mother that kind of like was the story that kind of inspired you.
Yes.
Would you mind telling if you know a story I'm talking about?
I'll give you the shortened version.
Please.
So when my mom was in the 3rd grade, and 3rd grade equivalent to the U.S. system. Our system was not U.S., it was British, so not quite exact, but equivalent, 3rd grade. Her teachers called her parents, my grandparents, to come to school that day. And when they showed up, the instruction was, please take her home. And her parents were kind of puzzled, looked at her and said, what did you do?
Yeah.
Did you misbehave?
Right.
Were you in a fight? What did you do? And my mom is crying.
Sounds like my parents.
My mom is crying, telling me the story. My mom said, I'm crying. And the teacher said, no. The reason you need to take her home, there are 2 reasons. One, she's a girl. Wow. And girls do not need more education than the 3rd grade. So take her home, domesticate her. Yeah. Even the word itself, domesticate her. It's like,
that's
what
like
is she,
not
like
even
an animal or something?
Yeah.
Domesticate her so that she knows how to do household activities. Then she should get married and have kids. That's her lot in life.
That's it.
That's it. She's a girl. That's what girls are made to be. And to make it even worse, they told my grandparents, my mom's parents, she's left-handed. It was a religious school, and back then, to be left-handed was seen as a curse.
Really?
So here was my mom, a girl, and to top it off, she's cursed.
Wow.
So take this cursed girl from our school, take her home.
Yeah.
And my mom, when she told me the story, she was grown, I was growing up, and so like 40, 50 years after the fact, my mom is still emotional about it. Yeah. Because my mom was brilliant. Yeah. My mom, I would say, probably smarter than I am. Given the chance, of course she would have excelled. Right. And it was at that moment, probably I couldn't quite articulate it, I didn't quite put words to it, but deep inside of me I felt, this should never happen again to another young person. And to ensure it doesn't happen again, I become a teacher. Yeah. And that's where that spark was born. And I guess the lesson for us is, even out of adversity, you can find your calling, you could find your potential, you could find your purpose. Do not allow adversity to hold you back. Yeah. Even through that, you could discover yourself.
Well, it's like you said, that perseverance, right? It's like
that's resilience.
The resilience, exactly, resilience. Right? That's what it is. It's a core.
Yeah.
And so that spark is ignited, right? And you want to be an educator. And like at a young age, how old are you when you heard this story?
So probably, I would say probably elementary age. Yeah. My mom and I were very, very close.
Right.
I joke, you heard me give that joke before, I'm the baby of the family. Yeah. I'm the 6th of 6 children. Yeah. And my mom saved the best for last.
There you go. That's it. That's
so,
it.
we were very close. So it really moved me when she told me that the pain she experienced.
Yeah. Wow. So the spark is ignited, and so from a young age you're ready to be an educator. And I heard that you would go to your backyard and teach rocks. And trees.
You've done your research.
Yeah, just a little bit.
My early days, even that was elementary school, right?
Yeah.
So still elementary school. I was the youngest, so I had no younger siblings to teach. Right. My older siblings were like, go away, you can't teach me, get out of my spot. So I'll go out in the yard, and what did we have? Trees, rocks.
That's it.
And I would be the teacher, and I'd stand there and do my lesson. Yeah. And I even joke afterwards when I had students who felt, when I got into university, and some students felt this was too hard, I'll say to them, listen, there is no one I can't teach. Yeah. My first classroom was rocks and trees. If I can make rocks and trees learn, stay with me, you'll get it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Resilience.
Yeah, that's it.
Right?
Resilience. Stay with it.
You stay with me, you'll get it.
Stay with
the
it.
rocks got it. I think they did. They passed the class, I think.
Yeah.
The trees got it, you know.
Yeah.
Any human can get it.
Yeah. Well, I love that because it shows that like teaching is like I think we take teachers for granted because we're around so many like growing up. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Here in the States, we take that for granted as we talked about. But here in the States, we're a lot of us take teachers for granted, and we kind of forget that that's such an important and vital role in our society. My parents were teachers, so it hits close to home. But like, yeah, to hear that you are doing it from 6 years old and are wanting to do this, all the way until to this very day, it's heartwarming from a student perspective because, like I said, it's easy to get kind of bitter toward teachers or things like that. So, and to just kind of, they're just here to do a job. But, like to hear someone from your perspective, it's like, no, this is a genuine passion of mine. Like teachers like me exist who like, this is what we love to do, and I've been wanting to do this since we were children.
Absolutely.
It's a real thing that's
it's
out
a real
there.
Thing.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Did you have a favorite grade growing up?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
Favorite grade? Probably high school.
High school.
I know high school different.
Yeah.
High school is 5 years.
Oh,
so we go to school for a long time.
Yeah.
High school is 5 years. And probably would have been my third year of high school. And I'm saying third year of high school because that's what we'll say. We'll say third year.
Right.
There was no grade 12 or 13. It's third year. So my third year of high school, and probably that was when I really discovered myself. And you could say, well, that's kind of old. Yeah, I probably was a late bloomer. Discovered myself. It was probably at third year of high school that my academics and my grades went in the right direction.
Okay, all right.
So that was a turning point.
Yeah.
What sparked it, I don't quite know, but that was a turning point for me academically.
Yeah. That's good. Sometimes you don't really know until it just kind of
happens.
Right. Did you have a favorite teacher growing up, or someone that like impacted you? Aside from your mother, who was like a big influence on you?
Probably back to the elementary school, favorite teacher, because when I was teaching my rocks and my trees, there was a particular teacher that I was exactly like. Okay. Mannerism. Yes. Inflection of the voice, intonation, and it was one of those. Probably it was my third or fourth grade teacher, and I really wanted to be like that person, and so I sort of emulated that person. Yeah. Probably still to this day, there are some parts of that person that I unconsciously maybe still.
What about them like drew you to them? Why
passion.
Yeah.
The passion.
Yes.
The excitement. A person who was so driven to make sure that we got it. Yeah. Right. And the earlier grades, and that's just the system we had. The earlier grades, it was a lot of memorization. Yeah, right. So even now, I could remember, right? So even your multiplication tables, I didn't know what it meant to say 7 times 7 is 49, what have you. I didn't quite know, what does that quite mean?
What it actually means, like conceptually.
But I've memorized my entire table, right? Yeah. And so memorization, and the passion in which she helped us to memorize, and probably that even expanded my mind because I could retain so much to memory.
That's the first layer of learning.
The first layer of learning.
Exactly.
Memorization.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, that actually brings me to what I a question I had for you is, I guess you kind of sort of answered it, but what in your opinion makes a good teacher? I know it's kind of generic, but I think it's like you say, kind of take it for granted. What could a good teacher be? Like the answer can be different for everybody. So I'm just curious to see what your answer is.
Love for kids.
Love for kids.
Love for kids. Great teachers do not teach subjects. Great teachers do not say, I'm a math teacher, I'm a history teacher, I'm a science teacher. Great teacher would say, I teach kids in third grade. Right. I teach kids in third year of high school. I teach high school kids. Great teachers, the focus is on the student. Yeah. And it just so happens that what I teach them is this content, but I don't teach math. I teach kids. Right.
Yeah, I agree, because I mean, like, a lot of the things that kids, I used to say is like, oh, how much am I going to use algebra in my everyday life? And there is a little bit of truth to that, but that's exactly what you're saying, because a teacher's entire job is not just to make sure they understand these concepts. They're getting ready for life, you know what I mean? The moment they're done with high school, that's it. It's all on you, and you're with those when you reach a certain point, when you start going to school, you're with your teachers more than you're with your parents sometimes.
I have a colleague, Tennessee State, where my first U.S. higher education job, Tennessee State University, PhD in physics, right? Physics professor. And we were having conversations.
Right.
Part of my research then, and asking the same question. Tell me about your favorite teacher. What inspired you growing up?
Right.
And he became emotional. He choked up because his favorite teacher was third grade, elementary. And what he remembered, it's not the math, it's not the history. What he remembered was that teacher's humanity. Yeah. He said, on the island, let me give you some context, there's no such thing as a birthday party. Oh. You turn 5 tomorrow, God bless you, turn 5 tomorrow. The next day you turn 5 years in one day. There's no thing as a birthday party, right? So growing up, it didn't happen. He went to school, and it was his whatever birthday it was. And his teacher, third grade, gave him a birthday cake.
Oh, wow. That must have meant a lot.
And this is a professor, PhD in physics, and his best school memory is a birthday cake in the third grade. Wow.
So simple.
So simple.
Yeah.
And the truth is, after the fact, if you were to do a poll, this great, lovely audience, right? There's hundreds of people in the audience. If you were to do a poll to the audience and you ask, tell me about your favorite teacher and what made it memorable. Yeah. Nobody would say, oh, he was just so good in geometry.
Yeah, right.
Calculus just came alive.
Right.
No. The favorite moments we have about our teachers are when their humanity touched our humanity. Right? Yeah. They smiled at me. Sure. They called me by name. They gave me a birthday cake. Yeah. Right? Yeah. It made me feel special. And to me, that's one of the beauties of teaching is that you can touch another person psychologically, intellectually, emotionally in ways that will change their lives, because it is not so much about the math, it's more about that person believes in me, cares for me, likes me, loves me. That's what teaching is all about.
Just being seen.
Just being seen.
Yeah.
Just being
crucial.
Seen.
That's a great answer. That's a great answer. Yeah. That's wonderful. Moving away from your time in Grenada, you eventually went into obviously studying education, right? For your undergrad, did you study in Grenada, or did you do that? I wasn't able to actually find.
That's good. That's the secret. That's a hidden piece.
There it is. Yes.
Yeah. College. Let me back up a little bit and broaden this out.
Sure.
After high school, I didn't go to college.
Oh.
I was a good kid. I was smart enough. I had the academics to go to any college if I wanted to. But after high school, I didn't go to college. 2 reasons. One, nobody in my family had ever gone to college. So at home, when we had conversations, it wasn't about college.
There was that expectation.
There was an expectation.
Yeah.
Nobody ever gone. My mom was kicked out of the third grade.
Yeah.
She didn't, right? She lived up to the best that she knew how. College was not part of the vocabulary.
Right.
So after high school, I went to work. I went to work for about good 4 or 5 years, right? Doing things. And then someone showed up in my life. A second influential person, a pastor, a Seventh-day Adventist pastor, showed up in my life and introduced the concept of going to college. He said, you should think about going to college. And I laughed. I said, what? No.
Right.
I'm okay.
I'm doing all right.
I'm a high school graduate. What else do I need?
Right.
I'm okay. Yeah. He insisted. And maybe out of respect for him, I completed the application. Yeah. He mailed it in, not me. And we have a university, Adventist University in Trinidad, Caribbean Union College, CUC. So they got my application, looked at it, didn't realize I was just doing this out of obligation.
Yeah.
They made a huge mistake. They accepted me.
I
got this letter in the mail. I said, what are these people thinking?
What on earth? Yeah.
I didn't want to go to college. This was just to get this guy stop hounding me.
Right.
You accept me.
Yeah.
To tell you how much I didn't really want to go to college. Usually you go to college in the fall, September, August, September. I went to college in January.
Oh, you took the first.
There was no first because I wasn't going.
Right.
Until January.
True.
So I went to Trinidad, Caribbean Union College, and wonderful university, a transformative education. And so I could look back and look at that pastor's interest in me, that conversation.
Right.
My life was going this way. He suggested college. Reluctantly, I applied. My life then shifted that way. My entire life's trajectory changed because of one conversation. I am here today because a pastor these many years ago said, what about college?
Yeah.
Caribbean Union College.
What exactly do you think it was that he saw in you?
He and I had about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, he and I we reconnected on Zoom and talked about it. And according to him, it's after the fact, so you could embellish your stories.
Sure.
After the fact, he said, I just saw that you had more. I just felt your potential was not being maximized. I just felt there was more to you than high school.
Sure.
And probably right. I don't know how I was coming across to him. But that conversation, life-changing.
Yeah.
Went to college.
There it is.
I didn't look back.
Wow.
Have not looked back.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did you end up reaching out, or did you stay in contact with him?
We
down the
stayed
line?
in contact, and so we're on WhatsApp because he's international, so we have a WhatsApp connection. And we talk from time to time. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
So you went to school there in Trinidad, and then you ended up going to get your master's from Andrews University?
Master's from Andrews University.
Is that correct? Yes.
And that was, so after college,
Yeah.
I became a high school teacher. So the teaching thing continued.
There you go.
Became a high school
How
teacher.
was that experience?
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, and it's probably my personality,
Sure.
but also probably because I believe teaching is about the student, not the subject.
Right.
The subject is secondary to the student. So even today, I left Grenada in 1998, so it's been a while since I left. So I've stopped teaching high school since 1998.
All right.
Right.
27 years.
27 years.
You're
good at math. You're good at math. 27 years. I wasn't going to do the math, but you're good at math.
It took me a while there. I'm going to cut it down and make it look like I got it instantly. But anyway.
But still today, those students that I taught in high school involve me in their activities as though I taught high school last year.
Oh, there you go.
Some of the students have a WhatsApp group. They chat on WhatsApp. And I received a few years ago an invitation. Please join our WhatsApp group. I said, who are these people?
Yeah.
We are your high school kids. Oh, that's 27 years ago.
Yeah.
Then you were looking like a baby.
Yeah.
Now you're a full-grown person, 40, 50 years old.
That must be a trip.
Right?
Yeah.
But it is that relationship,
Yeah.
that connection. One of my best experiences was teaching high school.
Yeah.
Great kids.
Yeah.
Some people do not like high school because they thought, oh, these are rebellious, they answer back to you, they're rambunctious. No, my best year is high school.
That's awesome.
Relationships.
Yeah. That's it.
Relationships.
That's it. So you ended up getting your master's from Andrews. You got your postgrad from Harvard, the Institute for Management and Leadership Education. Is that correct?
Yes.
So I mean, it's you really wanted to be an educator. Like,
I couldn't help myself. There's nothing better.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
There's nothing better. So got my master's, got my PhD, went to Harvard to do this thing.
Yeah.
And here's something that you didn't quite pick up.
Oh.
So even when I was working here at La Sierra, I just graduated a few weeks ago. I didn't go to the ceremony because I don't need to. A few weeks ago, MBA from UNC Chapel Hill.
Oh, congratulations.
I can't stop going to school.
That you apparently.
I love it.
Apparently, yeah.
Right? And it's that ongoing preparation, because you'd always feel there is something else you can learn.
Yeah.
Something else you can bring into your expertise. And I did the MBA because universities, by their very nature, they are not businesses,
right,
but they have business models. And I want to be able to ensure that I understood the business model of a nonprofit or university,
right,
so I can make wise financial decisions.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That actually brings up a topic I wanted to actually talk about,
Yes.
if you wouldn't mind.
Yes.
It's actually about that very topic of running like
a university,
an Adventist university, right, or
Yes.
just an Adventist Christian, institution, organization, right? And maybe the problems that there are the conflicts that might come about of trying to run a business, right, for lack of a better air quotes, and while still maintaining the Adventist Christian values. Do conflicts like that ever come about in your experience? And how do you handle them?
There are some built-in conflict, but I think we have to begin with the premise.
Right.
Right. La Sierra University is not a business. La Sierra University is an educational institution, right, driven by mission. And to ensure that it functions well, it has a business model.
Right.
I think we have to keep those two things separate. I think sometimes we conflate the two.
Right.
We say, oh no, we're a business. We're not a business.
Right.
We have a business model.
Right. Right.
We have a model to make sure that we have enough revenue to cover our expenses, and enough revenue that we can put something aside so in case, when revenue dip, we don't go bankrupt. But we're not a business.
Right.
We are here to ensure that every young person who's part of this community receives an education that transforms them. Right. It's about transformation. It's life-changing. It's about helping that person, that student, to become their best selves, right, their best selves, to become better humans. But to do that well, right, we have to have a business model, but we're not a business.
All right.
We are about mission, and as Adventists, we say it well, and I believe it, that to educate, right, is salvific. Education and salvation, we can't tell the difference. Because a person who is truly educated, living their full self, living up to their potential, being all that God intends for them to be, that transformation is not just intellectual. Right. It's emotional.
Yeah.
It's relational to yourself and with God and with others. Education is salvific. You cannot be truly educated and not experience salvation.
Yeah. It's true, because your education is inherently just expanding your mind and what you know that is to the world that God created,
It expands your responsibility.
Right.
I'm responsible to myself, true, but it doesn't end there.
Right.
Responsible to God, my parents, and to the people around me. Right. And if I keep those responsibilities in balance and intention, and I keep at the center of it, I am responsible to God.
Right.
That's the basis of salvation.
Yeah.
Right? I don't answer to myself. My first question is, what do I think God wants me to do here? Right. And pause long enough until I have the prompting from the Spirit to say, yeah, that's what I think He wants me to do. Yeah. And so there's this deep connection between the intellect and the emotional and the spiritual. Right? Yeah. And that's what happened just last year.
That makes sense. So you're saying that there is like a misconception of this being a business, and more so there's just an inherent things that need to be done in order to have an institution like this maintain an operational status, right?
Absolutely. If at the end of the day we have millions in the bank because we have good profits,
right,
but our students are unhappy,
right,
education is lousy, the relationships are unhealthy, we don't feel as though this is a place that we can thrive.
Right.
I might have millions in the bank, but I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right.
As opposed to, it might be that every year I barely make budget, but we thrive. Every student feels, yeah, this is a valid place. I'm seen, I'm validated, I'm thriving, I'm growing, I'm flourishing. I have community, right? We might just be making budget, just barely.
Right.
But guess what? We live in our mission.
Right. If those things are being hit, then it's a success.
Exactly.
Right.
Our measures of success should not be the bottom line.
Yeah.
We are successful when everyone can feel, yeah, I'm being my best self.
Right.
I'm becoming a better human.
Right.
I'm thriving. I'm flourishing. I'm being all that I think I was created to be. I might be broke institutionally.
Sure.
But hallelujah, we live in our mission.
Right. It's like the thing that matters is being met.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. And I think that you were saying, like it does bring it back to like the students. Like you want them to be happy, right?
It's all about the students.
Right. Yeah. And that,
it's all about the students. And you might see me walking around campus and you think, oh man, I don't want to see him because he's going to ask me for a fist bump.
Right.
It's all about the students.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
And well, speaking of students, I mean, this freshman class has been the biggest one in the past 15
years.
Yeah, in a few years.
In a few years.
So obviously La Sierra has in the past couple of years gone in and instituted a lot of different changes, made a lot of things to, really, make the school a better place. So what do you think attributes to this successful year?
There are several things.
Yeah.
There are several things, but I would put it down to this.
Okay.
Prospective students, we made them feel that we wanted them to be here.
Right.
We want you.
How?
Our responsiveness. When they came to campus for a visit, they were the center of attention.
Right.
When they show up in our spaces, they were not interrupting us. To make them feel, oh, I am here exactly for you. Exactly why I came to work today is because I knew you were going to come. Come on in. That intentionality, right? Getting students here is not a byproduct of something else. Getting students here is the product. There's nothing more.
Right.
There's nothing better. So, so that's sort of the philosophical,
right.
Being intentional, responding, we're being responsive.
Right.
I in a sort of a lighthearted way, I'd say to my colleagues when we talk about how to make sure students feel seen, heard, and cared, and we really want them here.
Right.
I just say that we grew up in the Amazon Prime generation.
Okay.
Right. I can go on my phone, order an item on Amazon. By the time I get home at 6 o'clock, it's there.
It's right there, yeah. Came on a drone, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And our students is like, for them, that's normal.
Right.
For my mom, that's insane.
Right.
This is crazy. This world is going, right?
Yeah.
From our students, of course it'll be there when I get home. What else do you expect? It's normal.
That's what we're raised on.
That's what we're raised on.
Yeah.
All right. So for them to have that expectation and that reality and that experience in the rest of the world, and they show up and they call and we don't answer, send an email and we take 2 weeks, they text and it bounces back.
Yeah.
It's like, what is this place?
Right. It's like, do you want me or not?
What is, right?
Yeah.
The level of responsiveness.
Yeah.
And for many of those students, they correlate that level of responsiveness with the care.
Yeah, right.
It might be that we care but we're lazy, but they can't put the two together.
Sure.
That level of responsiveness is indication, oh, they really do care.
I'm more than just another student, another number. I'm like,
They reach out to me.
They know I exist.
I'll give you an example. A student, and I'm going to mention his name, I hope he wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Get ready.
Get ready.
Sorry.
On Friday, I was at first service. Yeah. Before we had first service, we were out in the parking lot having, welcome back food and what have you. My son came up to me, because he knows who I am, and he said, Mr. President, do you know my name? And I should have known his name, so I'm stalling now, right? I'm stalling, looking for, give me a hint. Come on, give me a hint, somebody.
Yeah.
No, Mr. President, do you know my name? I know he's from the Philippines.
Okay.
So I said, of course I know your name. So what's my name? You are Mr. Philippines. He enjoyed that.
That's a good one. Yeah, it works.
But then he said to me, my name is Iolo. Mr. President, my name is Iolo.
Shout out Iolo.
Shout out. So guess what? Next time I see Iolo,
Mr. Philippines.
Mr. Philippines. Hi, Mr. Philippines.
There you go.
Iolo, how are you?
That's it.
It is that level of intimacy.
Yeah. Now you have a little joke.
And we don't have, we don't have 50,000 students. We don't have 80,000 students. We have barely less than 2,000 students. And I think it's incumbent upon me and the rest of us to know most of our students by name.
Yeah, because that could be a good thing.
Of course.
Small thing, yeah.
When I see Iolo and I call him by name,
right.
He just went, that just lives, it suggests that I care. Even if right now, before I knew his name, I cared about him. But now it's evidence that I care about him, right? And I think name recognition, to call a person by name, to reach out by name, to show intimacy, I think that's what we're good at.
Yeah, and it's a powerful thing.
It's a powerful thing.
It is a powerful thing.
It's a powerful thing.
So you would attribute it to that, like this, like emphasis on that, like persona.
We see you as human.
Yeah.
You've said it when we started. I'm seen.
Right.
Everybody wants to be seen.
Right.
And to actually make them feel, and some of our media people who do the social media stuff.
Right.
The prospective students, seeing our current students on social media, could immediately relate.
Yeah.
I could see myself, that's just like me. That's relationship, that's intimacy.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's very interesting that you've taken like your philosophy of like what makes a good teacher in the classroom and have applied it to the university as a whole. You know what I mean? That's being seen, I think that's really interesting.
The grandparent of a current student, I'm not going to give any more information on that.
No more names.
Of a current, no names. Called me on my cell phone. Everybody has my cell phone.
Okay.
Because on my email, when I end my email, my cell phone number is there.
We're going to put it up on the screen.
You could do that, right?
I'm just
so the
kidding.
grandparent called me on my cell phone.
Yeah.
We chatted for about 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
At the end of the conversation, grandma texted me and said, Mr. President, I'm coming to graduation in June. I can't wait to meet you. So I went home and I said to my wife, jokingly, look at this text. I have a date in June next year. I have a date. Don't get jealous. I have a date in June next year. But it's that level of, and the truth is, I can't wait to meet that grandma in June.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's that level of community.
Right.
Relationship.
Right.
After about 10 minutes, we have an anticipation that June graduation 2026, she'll find me, because I don't know, I've never met, I don't know what she looks like, but she'll find me.
She'll find you.
She'll find me.
She's coming to get you.
We'll have a reunion, grandma and me.
Perfect.
After a 10-minute telephone conversation.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. And that's all it takes. It's
It's
not a big thing, right?
It's not a huge thing.
It's a couple seconds.
10 minutes of my day. I didn't lose anything. I didn't stop working. 10 minutes of my day.
Right.
And her grandma is so happy she can't wait to see me.
Yeah, and there you go. It's quite simple. It's quite simple, honestly.
I guess what will happen? Grandma might go to church next week. Somebody might talk about college, and grandma might say, "Oh, I spoke to this guy from." Grandma can't help herself now.
Yeah.
Grandma can't help herself now. Grandma is not my recruiter.
That's it. Yeah,
right?
That's true.
Why? 10-minute telephone conversation.
That's it.
I listened. I validated. She felt heard. She felt seen. Grandma now wants to see me.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because you can, like you said, you can send all the emails and texts and things you
matter.
want, but like 3, just even like 5 minutes of just
Right.
one-on-one will
Right.
do more than all that,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
It's very true. Well, I got just a couple fun questions to
Let's
ask you
try.
if that's
I
cool.
could be fun.
All
Let's
right,
try
you can be
hard.
fun. All right,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I
let's
believe
see.
you. You seem like a fun guy. But just a first quick little easy one. You got any hobbies, things that you do outside of educate?
Oh, it's kind of boring. I wish I did.
You said you were a fun guy.
I'm a fun
No.
guy. Yeah. So I'm kind of a foodie.
Okay.
So I love to find different places. So
Yeah, so is
yeah,
Kyle Rumble. He's
most
in the
likely,
yeah.
find some place for food. Or a beach. I'm a beach guy.
Okay. Well, on the foodie, what are some spots? What are some places? Throw some recommendations.
I can tell you spots. I can tell you cuisine.
Okay.
I don't have the
cuisine.
spots yet.
That's good. Better. You don't want to ruin them. You don't
Yeah.
want to gatekeep
There's
those.
no bad Thai food.
No bad Thai food.
If it's Thai, it's good.
If it's Thai, it's good.
If it's Thai, it's good.
That's the rule.
That's the rule. So Thai food, let's have it. It might not be good. It's a Thai, yeah, it's good. Let's have it.
Okay.
There's no
That's
bad
true.
Thai
Now that I
food.
think about it, I don't think I've ever had Thai food I disliked. That's a good point.
How can you dislike Thai food?
How can you? I don't know. If we find some weirdo out there, we'll interview him for the show. We'll get him on here. All right. Just another fun little question. I'm a film major. I like
Yes.
movies, so I'm gonna ask this.
Oh,
do you
movie.
have a favorite movie or TV show, anything like that?
That goes back a long time ago.
That's okay.
Yeah. Have you seen Cool Runnings?
I've not seen Cool Runnings, but I know the movie.
need to see
Is
Cool
that the one
Runnings.
about the Jamaican
Jamaican
bobsledders?
bobsled.
Yes.
Jamaica is in
Cool Runnings.
Caribbean.
Yes.
The cool temperature in Jamaica
Yes.
is 90 degrees.
Yeah, right.
That's the cool
That's
temperature.
insane.
The high temperature, let's not go there. The cool temperature is 90 degrees.
That's crazy.
Jamaica has a bobsled team.
That's crazy. I know the premise, but I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, so it sounds insane.
And the fact that folks and they were not like living in Canada or Iceland.
Right.
They came from Jamaica
Yeah.
to compete in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Bobsledding.
It's insane.
The cool temperature is 90 degrees.
That's
And you look at that movie, and again, it's resilience,
right. That's it. Yeah.
right? The fact that you have obstacles, well, you could call them obstacles, or you could call them opportunities to be at your best.
Yeah. That makes sense. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Cool Runnings was not the answer I expected.
What did you expect?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what I expected. I don't know. Maybe something.
I'll go back to the decades.
Well, I don't. Well, maybe something like Dead Poets or like a
I
college
saw that
movie
one
or
too.
something.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe that's kind of a basic on my end.
I
but
saw the Dead. Yeah.
no, but Cool.
yeah, yeah.
My uncle was a big Cool Runnings
Cool
fan.
Runnings,
Yeah, so
Cool
I got to
Runnings.
check that out. Faye, do you have a favorite song or like genre of music that you like?
Genre of music, I'm kind of eclectic,
Yeah.
but who wouldn't love Bob Marley?
Who wouldn't love
Who
Bob
wouldn't
Marley?
love
I'm a big Bob Marley
Even
fan.
Bob Marley, right? And in moments when you want to pick me up, to lift you up,
Yeah.
some Bob Marley, and you walk for a few minutes with your Bob Marley, and after walking for 5 minutes, you forget, what was I worried about?
It's hard to be
What was
upset.
I worrying about?
Right.
Yeah.
It's hard to be upset when listening to Bob Marley. That's true. That's good. That's awesome. All right. Well, by just final question for you, it's kind of generic, but you have the opportunity. Just any advice you'd want to give to the students of La Sierra who are watching this. Now's your chance. If you'd like to.
Yeah. Well,
anything off the top of your head.
It's over my head.
Sorry. Put you on the spot.
Yeah, that's good.
Sorry about our crew back there being very professional. That was Morgan, by the way, just for the camera so that they pick that up. Anyway, sorry, Dr. Arthur.
That's
Please
good.
continue.
Yeah, so top of my head, have fun in college. Have fun in college. Make new friends. Make new friends. Discover new things. Eat new food. Maybe you're growing up and
Yeah.
I just like this. Eat new food.
Try some Thai food.
Try some Thai food.
Yes.
I tried sushi really for the first time.
Ooh.
Really and truly. Almost embarrassing. I'm an old man.
Okay. What'd you think?
And I was going out with a friend and said, let's go out to eat. Okay, when he showed up, let's have sushi.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right.
Fantastic.
You liked it?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Try something new.
Yes.
Have fun. Don't be so studious
Yeah.
that 4 years passes you by.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because like it might not feel like it in the moment, but like college is the most free you're gonna be for the rest of your life, pretty much. Yeah.
Discover yourself, explore yourself, explore, right? Do things that are fun. Hang out with people. Of course, study, go to class and do well on your exam. But if you simply make your life all about studying, all about going to class, all about doing good on exams, you probably wouldn't.
Yeah. You're going to miss a lot.
You're going to miss a lot.
Yeah.
Right? Pull back. Look at the grand scheme of things. Go look at a film that he's created. Yeah. Go to the art museum. Yeah. Walk the beautiful campus. Sit by the waterfall for 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. It's worth it.
Yeah, it is. It's hard to like do that in a constant like day and age of stimulation, and you have something like right here in your pocket that'll like you just put it away for 10 minutes and you look around. It's there's a lot to keep you engaged.
Yes. Breathe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't forget to breathe.
Honestly, it might sound trite, but these simple things are worth repeating.
Because you get tense.
Exactly.
You get relax. And the truth is, if it is that important, you think you must do it now. If it is that important, guess what? Tomorrow it's still there.
Very true. Very true.
It's not going to go away. So you could sleep. Tomorrow when you wake up, it's still there. Do it after you sleep.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got time.
You got time.
All right. Well,
be resilient.
Be resilient.
Be resilient.
And I think with that, I think we'll wrap it up. All right. Can we give a round of applause? Thank you, Dr. Arthur, for coming on the show. All right. And that's a wrap.